Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. In this video, we are going to discuss an issue where even the first law officer or the Attorney General is also liable to scathing attack by Armed Forces Tribunal Association. That's why in the seminar topic very recently I told you that the words should be used, the language and tenor should be perfect. You should know which word should be used, which sentence should be used at what place. Otherwise, it may lead you to trouble. Right? You all know that our present Attorney General is a very renowned person, Sri R. Venkata Ramani, yes, Tamil Nadu, who succeeded our very famous Attorney General, K. Venugopal sir. Right? So, while dealing with the case of Armed Forces Tribunal Bar Association Chandigarh, AFT, Association Chandigarh versus Union of India in WP Civil number 1121 by 2023. So, the learned Attorney General stated that Defense Ministry finds there is a racket running on disability pension cases. There is a racket running on disability pension cases. All this emanated because of the transfer of a member of the so-called Armed Forces Tribunal. Incidentally, he is a judge. So, actually, the Attorney General defended the transfer of the so-called judicial member or a judge from Chandigarh bench. The Honorable, learned Attorney General on 13th October stated that, please remember, there is a racket conducting disability pensions case in the AFT. So he is ready to question the admissibility or the integrity of the point in question. That's a different thing. But he has, if he is a judge, it is obiter dicta, but since he is an Attorney General, his information, and that means his inputs are that there is a racket running the disability pension scheme. Railways, we are saying. So Railway Claims Tribunal in Secunderabad, what happened? That advocate, when a person died, the advocate was dare enough to put a ticket in his pocket and claim that he so and so. His Aadhaar card was also put. So such claims, very pitiable conditions, very disturbing tendency is there in railways. Likewise, in the opinion of Attorney General, that means the inputs were received by him show that in the so-called AFT, that is, there is a racket running for disability pension schemes. There is some malpractices going on. But immediately the retort, this you have to know, the retort from AFT Chandigarh Bar Association, they have raised objection for the remarks made by the Attorney General, that too before the Supreme Court, that there is a racket running regarding the disability pension scheme. Right? It is a scathing remark by the Attorney General. Now, they have the AFT bench, they have released a press note stating that the Attorney General made disparaging, factually incorrect and derogatory comments. So, it leads to defamation. Right? So, regarding the judicial functioning of the AFT, right? So, he cannot call it as a racket. The uncharacteristic remarks made by the Attorney General, who is a thorough gentleman, clearly they were based on what he received or what his inputs are there or what he was briefed. But the association took strong exception to the demeaning comments made by the Attorney General. In the open court, That too against the judicial members, that is judicial bodies, and also disabled soldiers. Is not. So they have given the list of the cases where they have disposed. They have stated that they have disposed of the cases according to the apex court judgments, and some of them were held to be upheld by the even the Supreme Court also. Right? No doubt. On 10th December 2014, 800 appeals were filed by the disabled soldiers. No doubt, the Ministry of Defense, they dismissed it on a single day by a 3-judge bench. No doubt, there are certain complications, there are certain issues, but the language and tenor should be, to some extent, if you lose your time, definitely you are subject to comment. By the by, you know who is the Attorney General. He is the first lawyer of the country. He is equal to MP. He can attend the parliamentary proceedings. He can address them. He can give suggestions them. Of course, he has no right to vote. And he can apprise the Honorable President of India in case of legal issues. Such is the position. He should not be subjected to comment. Before that, he should not have made that comment. So, please learn such tricks of the trade. You must be very, very careful. Even though it is true, you must speak the language in other way. Right? So, this is a warning to all the members of the, I can't say, but the persons in power. Right? Thank you.